Good morning. Here I am, Palm Springs. The sun is shining. I'm just back from my walk, and I've been really diverted from helping you people in the last week or so because I've been just getting settled in here and enjoying the pools and the hot weather. And this morning God was stern with me, and he said, look, I've given you a mission and you've got a limited time to get it done, so you got to focus on getting it done. I'm Sharon Nadeau, and my purpose in this life is to help the brokenhearted. We've got a world full of people that are hurting, and I've been there, probably will be there again. It's a daily thing in life. We face loss. Coming out here on my patio this morning, there's a real strong wave of marijuana in the air. And I live in a gated senior community, so I'm thinking these people around me are smoking it for their pain thresholds, and I just thank God that I don't have any of that going on in my life. And I'm high on life because I have God in my life and Jesus lives. As I was doing my walk this morning, I was thinking about producing this video and what I would share with you today in an effort to help you. When I lost my daughter, I didn't lose her. I know where she is, but when she was killed in a car accident, people said to me many times, I could never survive the loss of a child. How do you do it? I can't believe that you're doing it and doing it well. I wasn't doing it well. We all have a game face, and I wore that game face until I was able to be vulnerable and open myself up to the real world and reality. In order to do that, I kept people out in order to keep myself together and keep myself in. And I understand when you lose a child, it's so unnatural in the scheme of things that parents outlive their children. And it's something that I wouldn't wish on anyone, and I'm sure God wouldn't wish it on anyone either, because he loves us. We're his precious children, and we're crushed beyond recognition. And when you lose a child, someone said to me, you lost your daughter, how are you going to go on? And when they say that to them, it's, oh, you lost your daughter died. But they don't recognize, because it's not their loss, exactly what those words mean. When you lose someone you love dearly, like for me, losing my daughter also robbed me of a future with her. A future to see her grow into the woman that she would become. So she hadn't even graduated high school. That was yet to come. She didn't really have a first love yet in her life. She wasn't going through the throes of any love relationship, so she was robbed that. And as a mother, I was robbed of the gift of having a bride, having a daughter who would marry and have children, or not, whatever her choices were, but to experience and enjoy her life and all its details. And that's a crushing blow, because when you have a child, you raise that child with their future in mind. You raise them thinking all the time about teaching them about life's possibilities and how to guide them in the way that they should go as you see it where you are at that time. When my daughter died, I had severe depression. I went through the gauntlet of depression, anxiety, suicide. I went through the gauntlet of educating to try and find reason in my loss. I did an in-depth study of how the universe works, and especially an in-depth study of what goes on behind the veil. What did that mean in the Bible when it says if you believe in God, the veil is removed? And in my learning and on my journey, which I'm into 24 years, I have grown and I have become the person I present myself to you today because of the crushing blow, and I'm in a position to help the brokenhearted. Now, how hard-hearted of me would it be if I didn't offer you my services? I offer you my services. My website is called Enlightenedgrieving.blog, and I would ask that you visit it. I blog weekly. I offer a book I wrote, a couple of CDs, which are MP3s now. You can download right to your device and listen to some wisdom and get some hope, because that's what I offer. I offer hope because I'm a living example of what can happen if you so desire it. But it is up to you. You have to make the move. You have to make the choice to become better, not bitter. And despite what we lose, we can gain. God bless. I will see you with the next video.